The function of representing ourselves at school is to create proximity, in the sense that our uniforms, roles, and reports all create meanings for ourselves and others around us, ideally making us part of a culture. The Johari window deals with our open, blind, hidden, and unknown self. However, due to being concealed within our uniform in school, we are unable to express our open self. In terms of roles and reports, self-fulfilling prophecy is a key factor, as it can either increase or decrease our self-esteem. And here is an example.
I witnessed a frustrated teacher a while back tell a 10-year-old student, "See, you got a D in math. I told you to study. When are you going to smarten up?" The teacher, of course, was upset. The student was humiliated, and I was embarrassed for both of them. What do you think is the likelihood that this elementary child will smarten up? Will the kick in the pants comment inspire him? Probably not, because the teacher, although perhaps unknowingly, has indicated that the student is not very smart. The research on teachers' expectations for their students has generally found that students tend to live up to the expectations that their teachers set for them. Although the teacher didn't come right out and say the kid was stupid, the implication was clear. This same principle, called the self-fulfilling prophecy, also applies to parents. If you expect your kids to be dishonest and make frequent comments to that effect, sooner or later you'll probably have children engaging in dishonest behavior. They are living up, or in this case, living down to your expectations. When you set strong expectations for your children regarding school and encourage them along the way, over time your children will likely achieve at higher levels. Whether it's learning to read, doing the dishes, completing homework, or behaving appropriately, remember the importance of communicating positive expectations.
This idea of the self-fulfilling prophecy links to the reactions of others, Coodie's looking glass theory. We are continuously comparing our self-perceptions with our perceptions of others and with our ideal self. If we receive a bad grade on our report or get a poor role in school, not only does this affect our self-esteem, making it decrease, but also the criticism of others and the way we perceive ourselves makes us question our mirror self because it gives us a sense of insecurity. I finally looked at whether class plays a part in the ways you're represented at school. Marxists say that the bourgeoisie and the proletariat should be equal rather than having a class division. I found that this is the case in schools. The likes of uniform is implemented to avoid class division and to enable those with a working class background with low self-worth to gain power and be a part of the culture. Shown in the diagram, it is clear that those who come from a lower class background benefit from the way they are represented at school, as they can avoid being perceived as inferior to others, as well as preventing isolation due to class and feel equal to others, whereas high-class students may feel less benefited as they are unable to express their personal identity and express their ideal and core self, as well as being unable to portray their superiority and wealth in an equal cultural environment.